Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Super incredible piece of a puzzle within Chanel's life. And as another part, as an extra part of Chanel's mystery and secret, as a contribution to the Fashion Bunker from one of my subscribers and viewers. So thank you so much for this. I'm going to read to you. Okay, so I have the Chanel necklace here. I have the Chanel 255 bag. You know, we're keeping all of this close to us now because, you know, it's like a ritual. We're going to read another piece of history, another piece of the puzzle. And of course, I have Cuir de Russie as the frame for this entire scenario. So get your Chanel attire. This is going to be a quick video. It's just adding more layers and textures to the myth of, oh shit, I lost the bottle, to the myth of Coco Chanel. So you could imagine how incredible this tidbit of information is going to be. Okay, well, you be the judge of that. I'm thrilled. So let's read the comment. Now, okay, oh God, I hope I'm not butchering your name. Enguerrand de Marigny. How you doing, sweetie? I apologize if the name wasn't pronounced correctly. However, you commented on my Fracas review video, and here we have the Fracas fragrance from 1948. That's how old this one is. Cuir de Russie is from 1925-ish, 6-ish? I can't remember anymore. Between 1924 and 1926. Anyway, so on the Fracas review. Okay, so what does it say? It says here, a last thing about Bandit. Bandit was Robert Piguet's 1942 fragrance release, still to date in production. I know you will appreciate this bit of information. Yes, I am totally appreciating it. Jean Lebrun, a French radio journalist from France Inter, equal to BBC Radio 2, who wrote in 2013 a biography on Chanel entitled Notre Chanel, Our Chanel, in memory of his love partner Bernard Costa, a French fashion journalist who died of AIDS in 1990 at the age of 35. The release of this book was a promise made to Mr. Costa at his deathbed. So, Robert Piguet's Bandit. At the chapter 1, so I guess in chapter 1, Jean talks about the visit he and Bernard made in Paris at 18 Rue Marie Stuart in Les Halles, district to Boris Kokno in 1988. This Russian man was Diaghilev's secretary in 1921, who was the creator of the Ballet Russe. Chanel was related to the Russian ballets and to Diaghilev directly. So what he says about Chanel is she financed the Ballet Russe enormously. The entire troupe. So for those of, you know, and a lot of those people were gay, and a lot of the coordinators and the creators were gay. So for all of you who keep, you know, throwing shade at Chanel for saying that she was homophobe, think again. Her best friend was Jean Cocteau, who was also homosexual. Just saying. The first thing they both noticed about Kokno when they met was his strong perfume. 1 month later, they figured out the name of the perfume was Bandit by Robert Piguet. Here you have a Piguet scent and Chanel. It's unforgettable. Kokno said to both about Chanel the following. About her relationships, she was constantly in movement. She always walked with a mask hidden, or as an example, she was like a submarine with obvious watertight rooms to the others. Another picture, like concentric circles, at first they are tight and can be independent. The first circle was easy to notice. Close colleagues, she would drain. The sycophants, she manipulates. The obliged of the upper classes, she makes them pay until they're ruined. However, she had her faithfulness. Go both looking for her fidelities. You would be amazed. Voila, dear Dacob, greetings. Well, thank you so much for this. Now, the last tidbit is a bit in a complicated English, so I guess I'm trying to think about what the last sentence means. If I would think with the logic of the French language, what it would mean translated in English, because it's not completely clear. But however, she had her faithfulness, this I get. Go both looking for her fidelities, you would be amazed. So if we were to go to look for the positive aspects and what she would be faithful to, we would be amazed. Yeah, I get it. A lot of people, criticize Chanel. And this is like something we have basically a human being telling, who had direct interaction with her, giving an interview in his later years in the 80s about Coco Chanel. Here's somebody who, we could believe or not believe, invented or not invented a story, but why would they? Anyway. A direct witness to the life of Chanel says that she was an airtight creature. And again, let's read this again because it's super fascinating. She was like a submarine with obvious watertight rooms for the others. Another picture, like concentric circles. At first, they are tight and can be independent. The first circle was easy to notice. Close colleagues, she would drain. The sycophants, she manipulates. The obliged of the upper classes, she makes them pay until they're ruined. She was an angry lady, but she had her priorities sorted out. When she loved, she loved. When she helped, she helped. She also financed many Jean Cocteau theater pieces, and she didn't want him to know that she was kind of giving the money to the theaters to produce the pieces. Interesting to notice that Coco was wearing Bandit from 1942, still in 1988. Now, whether or not he started wearing it pretty late on in the game, or if he indeed was already a fan of Bandit from the early 40s, this I cannot say. However, it is very fascinating that somebody in an advanced age still goes, still goes for something so special that has been around for so many years. Usually you would think one after so many years would get bored and would try to move on, or would kind of look for something else. But no. Bandit is a very particular fragrance. I think one day I'm going to have to review it as well. It's allegedly Piguet's first perfume. I'm not so sure about that, but I think. Anyway, I am sure that it was released in 1942. And the ads and the commercials. So we are in full Second World War. And yet there's a release of a fragrance. So you could imagine everything surrounding this release and launch. Very fascinating. The ad campaign featured, among other things, women dressed up like bandits and with pistols and knives. And it was said that one of them, or several ladies would throw the bottles on the floor and would smash them. That was like kind of this like bandit, this rebel without a cause attitude way before James Dean ever became the rebel without a cause. So Piguet was a visionary. Definitely. And we have to research more about Robert Piguet. So we're going deeper into fashion. We're going deeper into the darkness of the past. And, Chanel stopped producing couture during the Second World War. And she left France. She was in exile in Switzerland. But some people stayed in France. Some people kept working under the oppression and under all of the complications that all of this horrible Second World War would imply. So there you have it, guys. We have another piece of the puzzle. Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please do thumb it up and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you have any juicy stories to share with us, any anecdotes, any stories that friends or family that were alive already, that were alive while Chanel was alive, that had perhaps even met her. If you have any sort of story to share, now is the time, because I'm collecting all of them, and I think it would be really fascinating to one day compile, and I say to compile all of these incredible, not just anecdotes, but like tidbits of history into a book. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please do thumb it up. If you haven't already but wish to, please subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. No matter how true or false the stories they tell about us one day will be, we will still never give up on love. Love you guys. See you soon. Take care. Bye.